Arbroath 4, Livingston 2. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that means Champiole, Champiole, ole, ole, ole. Clyde are crowned champions of League One, back-to-back championships, back-to-back promotions, baby. G'day folks, welcome to the final game of this season. As you would have seen, champions of the League One. And we did it with the 3-2 win at Forfar. Goals from Hendry, Boyle and Cuddles. Before Boyle did stupidity and got sent off for a second yellow card, 2-game suspension. Livingston then we travelled to. I could have shown this, and if we hadn't been champions, I may have shown this as a live com, but it was all done and dusted, and we went to their place and we just kind of rubbed salt into their wounds. Calicio, Cuddles, and Hendry on the score sheet, making it a 3-2 win. They pulled back their late goal in the 90th, but we had it fairly under control, with Cuddles dominating again in midfield. We then did a mass rotation here, as much as we could to an extent, because we also picked up a few injuries to our central midfielders. Our backups. So Australia, a 1-1 draw. They have a man sent off early, and we just couldn't capitalise on it during the rest of the game. And also they equalised in the 76th minute. An average game. I wasn't too harsh on them. I just kind of said, meh, unlucky. I mean, if you look at some of the squad there, we had some players who haven't really had a game for a while. Miller on the right there. We had Lockheed playing on the flanks in midfield. Grant had a call up for the first time in forever. Calicio starting, Hendry got injured there. Balmokta came in. We did play the secondary tactic, which I am working on, and do train as the main tactic, even though it's not the one we use. It's just employs 2 forwards. I think the next season it may come in handy. In a few of the games, just to have an extra forward there. So that's pretty much right. But it is what it is, and I'm not too fussed on that situation. So we are facing a lower today. The teams are warming up, and we will cover that. So we've got Curry in goal. We've got Miller starting because this is going to be his last game, as well as Rumsby. Last game, I've already advised them that their contracts will not be renewed. So it's a bit of a hoo-ha, bit of a thank you to them. Dunlop and Mega. I mean, Mega hasn't featured a lot this season. He's got one more season to go. So in a way, it was kind of a mini send-off for him as well, I think. Fraser and Cuddles in midfield there with Lockheed on the wing, Boyle and Albazudi, and Higgins up front. So we've gone back to our standard formation, really. Let's get into this. It's just all about celebration. I don't care about the result. We're just going, this is, let's have the fans, let's let the fans go home smiling to end the season, guys. Just relax, chillax, enjoy yourselves. Let's get into it. So, going forward, this is Wednesday's video. I'm going to release Friday will be a season review, and then on the following Monday, just to help with time and stuff, is going to be a look around the leagues, and so I will be looking at all the Scottish leagues, all the English leagues, all top other leagues I have, and probably will be loading some up again. And removing some of the lower leagues as Boyles goes for a free kick, which is palmed away by the goalkeeper, and also not forgetting to put in the Phoenix and the A-League, and having a look about all those leagues, and maybe a little bit more in depth on who's won it, because this is the end of our 3rd season, so we'll be entering our 4th season. So go back after 3 years, who kind of won that, as we concede, but it's offside, thankfully there. And we got lucky there. Was he? How was he? Yeah, he's off there. Well and truly off. So yeah, we got lucky there. So that's the deal, guys. Mondays will be the look around the leagues, and then hopefully uh, by the following week I will be releasing the first game of the season. I am contemplating for January, and I'll be honest with you, for the new year, is dropping from 3 to 2 times a week. I do have my new job starting, and that's, even though it's casual, it's still going to take a bit more time because there's a lot of traveling involved as well, out of my schedule, and it's just going to allow me just to kind of get into a few more things that I'm eager to get into, off, you know, real life sort of things. So that's sort of the allowance there. Let me know down below what your thoughts are in regards to this. I'm gonna go stick with passion. You know, I'm pleased with how things give the things something that's give the performance that they're expecting here, and let's just get out there. Yeah, we're just gonna go. So yeah, there's be some changes. I'm in ahhing whether to do a channel update to announce that, because I'm not really sure if that's going to be the way forward permanently in the new year. So I'm going to kind of give January like a little test run, if you like to see how it works for me, if it affects the channel, but also how it works in terms of just giving me the extra time and things, and just to get ahead and just to do other things. So I will probably not do something just yet, and that was a screamer. I think we're gonna just make a couple of changes straight away now, because really you guys are caca. Michael Miller on for Robinson, and Rumsby, you have had your day. You are coming off for Ledley, so we're gonna bring in the solid there. Mega, I think we can leave there. Everybody else, 6.3 from Lockheed. He hasn't really done it. Let's just make those substitutions. Okay. As Lockheed takes the ball here, manages to find Boyle, finds our Bazzuti, goes into the middle to Cuddles, Cuddles to Fraser. Fraser going to shoot. He did like to shoot, but deflected, well, defended and blocked there by the defender. We have possession, though, through Ramsey and Cuddles back to Boyle, who gets, took too long there. I'm going to make a shout here. We're going to demand more because, I like to. We are playing away. Last game of the season. I think we deserve to go out. I think we should do better. Campbell on for Lockheed, and that is Higgins has struggled. He has, isn't he? He really has, and so is Lockheed though at a 6.3. Confirm the sub. Yeah, I think Higgins is. It was mentioned in one of the comments too, as well. Someone else who finds that Higgins kind of petered off after the first season, and it is, he has. I think he's only on 11 or 12 goals for the season, league-wise or total. I have to have a look. We'll have a look in the season review. But it looks like we're going to end what's been a great season for us with a defeat. Overly, yeah, I would have thought we could have come away with a win, maybe the draw. But it is what it is. I don't really think we have much in the way of time. No, that's full time as I did the shout. So look, I'm not going to go easy in them. We are going to just go calm. Can't fault your performance out there. It was not good enough yet. It was something we should have still won, I think. But that is the end of the season there. We'll just see a few little bits and bobs. Like I said, I'm not going to go straight into, we're not going to do the season review. That will be Friday's episode there for you. The lads have done it though. So basically that is a quick glance there of the scores and also the final rundown of the table. So I will now leave you and flick you over to the well, I guess the league roundup for this round. Yeah. All right, folks, I'm Parkera. I hope you enjoyed this video. We are the champions. We are the mighty Clyde FC. Up the bully we. Here comes the championship. Well, the curtains come down in the League League One. And this is how it ended. Much of the round we'll cover later. But let us just have a look at things. Champions Clyde, newly promoted, newly crowned champions. Clyde travelled to Aloha and came away with a 1-0 loss. Bit surprising there. In the press conference, the manager said he felt that the team had been mentally already on the holidays. Probably right. Well then, Arbroath 3, Brechin 2, Livingston 1, Forfar 1, Montrose 1, Dumbarton 3, Strania 0, Edinburgh City 2. So that brings in the fixtures there for the playoff semi-finals, where you see Arbroath versus Morton, Edinburgh City versus Livingston. That's going to be a tough one, that last game, I reckon there. Match of the round was 3-2 win for Arbroath over Brechin. That is all for the season. Thank you very much. We will see you next year.